We have lots to do. Not a whole lot of time to do it. Looking to finish up here in the prison
Getting a bit thirsty.
and prep for the hunt. So we just slept. Full health. Parasite risk not yet cleared. We won't need much energy. We have a tea to craft, I think. No. So we're all caught up on that. I could go for a quick sprint to look for some Reshi while I wait for the parasite risk to clear. And then I'll have... So that is now cured. Soon the one at the hut will be cured. Bricklayer's retreat. Let me check my posture. And sounds relatively good out. Check my clothing. Negative 27 in the morning. Negative 18 when protected. Still haven't gotten rid of the 1% torch. I wonder what it would be like to actually craft a bunch of perfect torches. I don't know if the perfect ones are 50 or 100%. We have a dead deer to deal with here. We have a live deer to deal with. Nah. Leave him be. I hate these slopes. Really? Let me up there. There we go. Cost me advantage. Because I
Can't
need
feel my
to
hands.
sprint. I'm gonna take cold damage for this meat, apparently. Could avoid it by lighting a very warm fire and spending a coal, but no. Let's just chop it up.
Oh, so cold.
Checking for presence of wolfpack first. Yeah. But I don't have the skills for that. We can take it in parts. Ooh. Should have brought the hacksaw. Yeah, sure, fine. Go. Grab some meat. Come back for the rest when we're warmed up. And there is a way to get up that side, but it's not quicker than this. I think it seems I have cleaned out the Reshis here. But we have quite a few rows of teas now. Now, it's gonna stay this good. I would very much like to sleep myself warm in here. Parasite risk cleared, so into our tummy the bear meat will go. gonna be bear meat. I've had the wolves respawn in here once, but then never again. Not complaining, just, you know, ogling the game with a suspicious look. That's gonna spend some of the day, but it's still the play. And the weather cooperated, so let's sprint to that deer and grab the rest. And I'm just running like a madman. Assuming things. Really, really, really. Oh my god. More bugs than a flea store. More bugs than a bait store. I can't touch his falala. And now the game is robbing me of heat while it's being bugged out. Well, I want the fucking deer, so I'm gonna fucking save and reload. So now we know that. Now we should do that every time to combat the bug instead of complaining. Just a pain in the... This is basically gonna hurt every survival run I do in the long dark, so maybe it's time to change game after this. Play some of the games I bought and never installed.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
I don't understand it. I just saved and I just transitioned. Now this should save. Does not save. It's a special area, and that might be why it... So we should go to the steam tunnels and take even more cold damage. In order to transition properly. And all the while the day passes by and I have less and less daylight in which to harvest the friggin' sofa. I can't transition to the sofa and chop it. Or I accept the bug. No, never. Never, never, never. We never accept bugs here. Or we think of something better to do with our time. Well, if it didn't save, I can still quit and reload and get the friggin' label on the deer, like it should work. So I just woke up and the bed are all warm. We're fine. We'll get fully warm. Thank you very much. Did we eat bear meat? Yes, we did. could hunt that other deer and then I could quarter it because and then let this rot, but the thing is that would be something I wouldn't do IRL in a survival situation. Go, go, go. So a save and reload is required to fix it. And now we have a Maglins chance. Don't think, just take. So now we can cook this up
Come on, little
on the
fire.
one cooker. Now you have fire making 5.
It's a goddamn
So I get a
freezing.
torch from 1 stick now. Awesome. And I should still have time to grab that sofa if I can get there fast enough. So I will actually cook 3 pieces of deer meat. The 3 I have on me. Drop the small one. And use the fire barrel and this stove. This stove to get warm. It's my party and I'll cook if I want to.
Come on, little fire.
Should have done that first. That's way too much. Need 30 minutes on. I think that's gonna make it. Drop the small piece. And go cook on the other. Well, I'm not warm yet. I can warm my buns here. Well, I have plenty of meat cooked up and now I'm warm, so. Let's see if I still have Maglins, doesn't look like it. But I do. That was lucky. -10 torch in hand. Now we're getting close to acceptable temps. So we have 4.5 right now. We're gonna have less than 4 when we arrive. I did hear a howl from in here this morning or yesterday. There he is. How is that not a kill? Seems like he's very hurt though. He's sort of running in place like that. Can he get in there? Yes, he can. So now he's in the perfect spot to block me and make me cold. Oh, he ran in there. Eep. Shit. Okay, now he's out of my hair. Let's see if the bear is back up. I'll try to torch walk all the way because then I can. Yeah, what the fuck? Let's spend this. I hate it. Sometimes you hate a 100% torch. What can I say?
I can't feel my feet.
Now that's the most pristine buckshot I ever saw. Right in the right ham. Can we get this up there though? I guess we can try. Hehe. Yep. I never seem to find time to explore for shortcuts here because I'm always getting cold. How about we have a look now?
Too cold to think.
That's where you get in, and this is some weird yard that we don't have access to, right? What is this? Okay, this is above the... That's the wrong way. And then this is the back of the prison. I was hoping for a way to... So if I could walk across here, then I could get to the infirmary. Yeah, seems to be no shortcut here. And I dearly hope that I will not. It already cost me 5% health. Let's don't. I don't think there's anything to take up here. Well, this shelf, sure. How long is that? What time is it now? We have just about 3 hours, and that'll fit in. Which probably means it's the only thing I can take. But because I have a torch now, is this a secret folder? Yeah, totally missed these cabinets when I was here. Let's go down and see what else I missed. This is very special. It requires hacksaw to break down. Another shelf. Can we reach that table? I mean, I don't have to break down every single thing. I don't know if I want to go through there. I don't think there's Well, there is the sofa, but I don't no longer have the time to take it. Let's grab the shelf. And I guess that's all we do. Checkered Karma and Dude Kishori.
Horses.
Welcome, welcome. Super happy, having fun with it. And gimmicky built. Not sure what you mean. So let's see if we got the bear now. So now we know that there is absolutely no shortcut because this is the wrong, this is a wall through half of the prison, and this, even if I drop down there, it's going to be the wrong side of it. I'd love to, that lamp looks like you should just go from here down onto the roof and drop down inside. And there will be a treasure chest full of ear wraps. I'm thinking I can get on top of this, but I'm gonna end up there anyway going this way, so that's no shortcut. Let's check for the bear on the way out then. -12 without a torch in the evening. Now that's more like acceptable weather. Welcome, welcome, both of you. And there's so much meat on the ground, but I can't really harvest it all. Hey, Dist. Welcome, welcome. We're looking to finish up here. I don't know if I should take those benches in there. They're 4 hours apiece. I could go there early in the morning. I had a deer dead outside. I scared a timber wolf off it. I had to deal with that today, and so I could only take a little bit of firewood in there. But so this time I don't go through infirmary because I want to get my arrow back. And I'll be leaving the prison in good shape with plenty of cooked food, water, teas, and firewood.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
And I'm done with the workbench because I checked it and there's nothing I can craft. I could craft, I know what to craft. We're picking up the tools, there you are. picking up the tools because we are crafting. We'll probably craft lines for cold damage, maybe. We don't have to. But my sewn kit is running low. After making the cloak, we're looking to make a second one.
So
So we're gonna have the vest and the double moose cloak for 90% protection, plus the protection from the other clothing items. And see if we get over 100% protection. Which should be impossible, but you never know. Can't grab it right now because I need to save my well-fed, but we'll come back to this. Let's pay attention here. So this is about the first day in this region that I've had windless weather for more than 3 hours in a day. Like a maze. Oh, that's what you meant by gimmicky. I see, yes. It's mostly an old school thing left behind from the early 90s. Levels were limited in coordinate space. And I should have brought cooked food in. Which meant you built your levels like cubes mostly to maximize coordinate space, and then you made your character, you could have like a main room, and then you had a route through that main room to get into the main room, and then you would hint at it by seeing it through some blocked part. So I guess there's something like that forcing the level designers to make all these mazes and blockages. I don't know if I explained it well enough, but well, not as many canyons here as in Ash Canyon. You'd rather have big open spaces, so you like Pleasant Valley then. Yeah, it's those two things. There are two things that are gimmicky that I agree with you on, and that is the quote unquote unlock for the boom cams, for the noisemakers. It does make sense that you have to touch a magic object to suddenly get a blueprint that doesn't exist. There's no representation of a blueprint in the game. It's just a flag somewhere. This person on this run has touched a noisemaker. And so now we should, flip another switch and make it possible for him to craft them in the workshops. That's gimmicky. And door code, well, that started with Bleak Inlet, didn't it? You had to get the code from the ravine end and then climb down a rope to then wait for Aurora to get in the workshop. And then there's the Aurora mine in Coastal Highway, which doesn't have a code, but could have one added in future maybe. They had a strange sort of blocked off area with a door that you could open and close, like a fence door. So I was thinking maybe they will add some, predator down there, and then they will add a code for it to be the same as Bleak Inlet and this region. Heavy Hammer and Pry Bar should eliminate the need to know the combo for safe. I stand on that. I don't know. Can you open a pry bar? Can you open a safe with a pry bar? I don't know if you can. They're built to last. Can you find a noisemaker? Well, I just explained it. If you just got to the prison, be sure to grab the code before you leave for the mine. If you've been there already, you will have to go back there. If you want the other code that unlocks this door to the workshop. After you unlock the workshop, then you must have remembered to have touched the noisemakers at the mine. Maybe you also need to pick them up in your inventory. And then you see a little text in your top right that says you've unlocked a blueprint, which is new to this game after 10 years in development. But it is nevertheless the case that you have to find a noisemaker before you can craft them. So that's what I meant by gimmicky. And then you can come back here to the prison, go into the workshop, and craft yourself a boom can. Yeah, that would be awesome, Jacob Karma. That's something I've reflected on and mentioned on stream. So, for example, in Townsend's Crossing and in Milton, there are boarded up houses, and pry bars are perfect for removing boards. And that would be awesome because then it would be, you know, oh shit, I forgot my pry bar. I should come back here, like with locked lockers. And then you'd actually have, you know, permanently opened another indoor location to stay at. Possibly with loot inside, but they don't even have to have loot inside to satisfy me. If I can just open them with a pry bar and go inside and be warm, that's enough for me. You've opened safes with pry bars? Wow, interesting. All right, so we're back in here. We have saved our well-fed. What are we gonna do here? We got the reclaimed. Let's stash it in here. Not a whole lot to show for it. We got some sticks also. We got our arrow back. And we've crafted everything. So I don't know. I don't think I should stay here. Let's do something. Now I could get an aurora, but I have health to sleep back. I'd like to leave full health, and then we're gonna go to Timwolf Mountain. Oh, so if you have both, you mean? I see. I see. I'm not well versed in the ways of opening safes. I may have jimmied a piggy bank when I was little. That's the extent of my breaking and entering. So, question, shall we go to the bricklayer's retreat first? I'm still not sure I should wear the vest in Timberwolf Mountain. It's just gonna be heavy, and I think I can deal with Timberwolf Mountain wildlife without it. But it could be good for two reasons. I could bring this bearskin there and craft the bearskin bedroll. And I would get another check for the moose on the lake. Yeah, I think they have some, what do you call them, stubs? For example, sharpening skill doesn't do anything. But it's sort of a half-hearted attempt at a skill. I guess they wouldn't want this to be, 5 pages long. There is a point at which a simulation gets overwrought, overworked, and too deep. This is a deep simulation, but I think there is such a thing as too deep. Because then it becomes like, oh, I forgot to stand on one leg, put the other leg behind my neck, disjoint my shoulder, and pinch my nose to do this thing, simple thing. I like more if they add gameplay. So let's see if we have anything to restore health on at all. I think we have a birch tea here. So we'll swap that out. If I have a small one, yeah. Do that. And then we have enough to travel on to get to some Reshi. Let's see if we actually had some in here. No. Let's make sure I have antibiotics on me. I do. Any bad food in here? No. And let's pick up the travel cattails right now. And then we'll fill our belly and moving away from here in the morning. That was a tiny one though. But it's all I got. I'm not gonna spend a match. I have herbal teas, but I ain't gonna spend a match on one tea. I did have some deer meat to cook up, but it's better to have it here, let it ruin, and then cook it up when I come back. And I sleep only 9. Because I want Maglin's chance in the morning. And unless I get a blizzard, I'll be leaving here before this clears.
Horse.
So I can eat 2 of you. Well, one of you.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
And also check Maglin's. And I want an early start, so let's go. No, we haven't, dude.
Come on, little
We have a Polaroid location to check, but apart from that, nothing. 2 players have posted screenshots. Well, photos of TV screens. Of actual hatches in survival. So that is good. Like in the other maps, it might be the case that only the one in Pleasant Valley is guaranteed by the rope, and all the other ones are turned off on Interloper. So it may be that we get to the Polaroid location and there's still no hatch there. Found the Polaroid in the hunter's blind near the mine. So let's cook a herbal tea or 2 then. Let's cook a herbal tea and a rosy tea and heat these. And then I have at least a few teas to travel on. And then, whoa, let's sort through inventory. I have too many stems on me. I have too many cattails on me. Lord. I meant to have 35 total on me. That's a good firewood loadout if I grab a stick or 2. Probably drop. Let's put a couple stems in here. All the clothes are worn. Let's have a coffee then. So now I've built up some bait. Now we have the double bow also. Let's drop some torches for chores. And we forgot to make the fishing tackle. And these are the only tools I have. So I guess I'll be cold making the line then. Let's grab a gut, go make a line. I don't have hooks. So that is sad. Okay. Double can loadout. We are warm. We have bedroll. We have hot and bedroll. Check. Tons of torches. Check clothing. Most of this is mostly fine. And I guess we bring some cloth then. Do all, because there's some cloth here that I can take. Hey, hurts a bit. In with the sub. You are a true survivor, my friend.
Happy Monday, Gunny Guntech. Howdy, Guntech Flare Gun.
Gunny Guntech. That's my new nick on Twitch. Gunny Guntech. Is that a wolf with an arrow in him? No, that's on the other side. Okay. Welcome, Earthbed. How's your Monday? Yeah, we're trying to get things done here. I'm gonna get cold. I was ready to go, and I'm gonna get cold because it's either that or I bring the tools and the cured gut and one piece of metal. Do I have sewing kit somewhere else? I don't think so. There's probably one at the old substation, but we're not going there now. Am I really gonna spend the coal just to not get cold? No. We're gonna do this on torches and get cold and reheat the teas. It's gonna be fine. And my metal is in... I guess I should carry some on me. I'll get some back from harvesting. And I also have cured birch that I should maybe... So should I leave now or should I finish up the crafting I have left here? How many arrow shafts do I have on me? 11. That's a bit much. I'll leave some arrow shafts behind here then. Let's carry like 5. And I didn't bring the guts. What's wrong with me? I'm just looking to get a good start of the day. Not get cold damage. But... So I have metal in there. I have guts in there too, but they're not cured yet. Should I bring cured guts? You're good, tidy as usual, but good.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
We can carry this leather then. What was I looking to get? I was looking for a sewing kit, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring those to the bricklayer's retreat. Well, if I get a skin there, I'll also get guts there. But I can bring the guts to the workbench at least. I noticed that I'm getting complacent. Oh, we got a bunch of... Oh, that's guts, right. They sank through the floor. And then let's remember to grab a bite, fill our belly before we leave. What kind of accelerant do I have on me? Gunpowder, probably.
Come on, little fire.
Cook one of you and a coffee. Reheat teas. Okay. I was pushing against the fire barrel. When I drop stuff, it should heat them. Anyway. And I don't have to be far away from the fire barrel. So where's my line? There we go. How long? 15 minutes.
Gotta warm up somehow.
So now that we're ready to go, we're gonna get shit weather. But these are heated. And I'm cold.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
We need to drop tools. Shit. come in here. Craft. We don't have to craft it here. It's better to save some heat on my warm-ups. Get out of here. And now I'm low on torches. I had 18, but I have more in the house thingy. And the wind stopped. Cool. Now I don't dare pass any more time. Let's leave here. Pick up a leader also. Now it's a lovely day. Let's get to Cook's Farm trailer. Bricklayer's Retreat. Check on the moose on the way and I could still read my teas. Let's do it. Insanity. And let's just do the coffee. And then I can pick the torches back up from the floor without having to draw them. I have normal excellent. That's perfect. So now it's going to be 10:30 a.m. What's it take to get out of this hellhole? Could have sorted my inventory before sleeping. That would have helped. Now I have torches to walk on. And they are all hot. What? Oh well. Now, question. Do I bring this bearskin to the other bearskin? I guess I do. Which probably means I have guts at Bricklayer's Retreat. I can at least bring it part way. And I won't need to bring tools because you craft the bedroll with the sewing kit, I believe, or the knife. Check it, just to be sure. Knife. How's my knife? It's good enough. Let's go. And I should eat my meat indoors. There's no save when you transition in here. So that messed up things for me earlier. I had 48%. Whoop. Taking all the risks here. So should I practice? Should I practice the shortcut? Where do I exit? Well, how do I not know this? I think it's a left. It's a left from the road to the bridge. And then it's probably not worth it. So there is a closer way to get to the north side of the map, the mine side of the map. Shorter way, nearer way than Cook's Bridge, but I don't know if the passage to it is near it. It might be that you can go over there No, have we been? Yeah, we've been up there, I think. But we'll just have to come back and explore this. Because obviously I need the third moose hide on the ground as soon as I can. Let's check the calendar. 33. Yeah, not time yet. Maybe in 10 days. 12 days, I think. So, where's the car at? So this is the one. Oh, tease. So that's not it, because that goes down into the ravine. That's a ramp down into the ravine here. And previously I've been cold, so I've been rushing across the map, so I may have missed some loot spawns. So this deadly wolf that used to be here seems to no longer be here. I'll have a look for the moose right now. You found what you thought was a new way down a rope and across the running water on a log. Yeah, that's new. And that leads to to the Polaroid spot that I got. Don't see any moose marks, so that should mean that the moose is not up for us on this run at this spot. So if the moose was up, he would be on this little pond here. I may have one or two T-stumps left behind the trailer, I think. Found a jerry can here. There's a bed here, but in story mode, this is a horrible place to get stuck. Could potentially have a moose, a timber pack, and several normal wolves keeping you in that shed. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this torch wind protected. Okay, we're good. So now we have some protection. If we choose to not use up blue flares. Gone through here, so there will be 0 mushrooms for me. Guess if these are still hot, no.
My fingers feel numb.
There's a mushroom. I thought there might be some behind the trailer here. Ha 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 ha. Love it. But they don't know how to open doors yet. Mostly a bunch of nothing. Should I sleep here? Yeah. Trollwind, yeah. So that log across the river is a good shortcut because then you don't have to deal with the Timberwolf pack near the power plant. You don't have to go through the power plant anymore. Oh. Przeżywanie. Best effort. Welcome, Heatback. We have a Timberwolf pack out here. That's interesting. Now, Keeper's Path North is not. So I did have a good look around Keeper's Path South for any kind of. And all I found were loop arounds. There was an invisible wall. There was a blockage, right? And there was a log up into the blockage, and it looked like you could go up that log and over, but there was an invisible wall at the top of the log. Now, that was early game. That was on day 24, and I didn't have much clothing, so I got cold all the time. So I basically ran around that little area and Keeper's Path South. Basically checking all the saplings, checking, all the corners. And it looked like maybe I could get over that invisible wall if that's how they got in there. Can't really say that there would be another way there. I did explore the ice cave, so that's interesting because it's sort of a long, boring corridor. In Keeper's Path North, I found a log up to the right that looked like it could take me out of bounds. So if the shortcut is in Keeper's Path North and it takes you past most of it, then I might know the spot because there were two logs. One that got you up and you could probably get out of bounds, but I was in survival mode at the time. I just wanted to get through it, get started in Blackrock. So I didn't go out of bounds. But it looked like you could get up there, and then there was a log across the narrow canyon through which you go in Keeper's Path North. However, that log just seemed to take you to a too low shelf inside the canyon itself. It didn't look like you could go across it to get to anywhere, but you could definitely skip on crossing on the log and just go out of bounds and see what happens. Maybe you drop out of the map and end up at the other end. Another cave, but not the ice cave. Yeah. But in survival or in story mode, if you get out of bounds and are able to, normally you have to travel quite a bit to fall out of the map, but I've gotten out of bounds in Blackrock, and then it's just a few yards. It's by the mine. When you get to the Broken Mule Bridge, you make a right, and there's a caved-in tunnel. You can get into that and past the blockage. And after it, the map is cut off so that you can drop out of the map. And don't remember which exit I respawned at. Might have been. I think I respawned. Yeah, I think I respawned at the Broken Bridge, the one you get to from Keeper's Path North. But yeah, there are a bunch of things to find out. So from this trailer, the exit to Timberwolf is over there, but we're not going to go there right now. Because we have a delivery mission and another moose spot to check. Oh, fuck. I thought I was far enough away. Let's see how fast you are. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't get a morale meter, did I? I didn't pay attention. Just listen to the direction of the howls. Yeah, it's... I thought I was far enough away and I was like 1 meter too close to them. And I triggered them.
Jesus, it's cold.
On the other hand, Astrid takes the Lord's name in vain, so... she is no better. So in story mode, that trailer was a nasty place to get stuck at also. Not as bad as the farm, but almost.
If I don't warm up soon.
And that is true also in survival. Now, let's get this out. You know, I might test, if the moose is up, I promise I will test the vest and the moose eye cloak and see if my ribs survive. Let's be bold and stupid. Don't see any moose marks though. And obviously no moose should be here. So the moose by the prison is the only moose I have in this region. So we will most definitely go to Timber Mountain as soon as we can. But we can light a fire here. Let's grab the maglans. Light a fire with these sticks and craft the bearskin
One
bedroll,
little fire.
which is going to be how many hours?
Perfect.
Probably said 26 hours? I don't remember. $22. And that is acceptable. Oh, I did have a spare bow here. That was a bit of a waste. And I might take this to the trailer. The stuff I want at the prison. I want this at the prison. Does it have much in it though? Yeah, a little bit. It's not even gonna fill up my lantern. See if I left a sewing kit somewhere here. There's the vest. Let's have some sticks out. And get the bearskin bedroll started. I'll be
Come on, little fire.
right back. I'm gonna heat up a coffee. One of the good things about this place is that you have an outdoor workbench, so no cabin fever risk, and you are heated from within. We'll cook up some of the moose meat on this. That's gonna last, wow, that's gonna last 12 hours, but we have plenty of energy. We're probably gonna craft like 18 hours on this. That's all we need. Parasite risk cleared, so I can use this for calories in the morning. So let's craft 1 hour. Well, I am wind protected here. That is worth more to me. We'll need to make crafting water though. Oh, you need 6 guts now. Has it always required 6 guts? What do you mean 0 out of 2? I picked 0 out of 2. I have 1 on me. Is it not cured? It said cured. What happened to... Okay. I didn't pick up the fucking bedroll. I mean the bear skin at the prison. So Chad, did I pick up a bear skin in here? Oh, it's not finished curing. And it doesn't matter. Because I didn't bring the other one with me. Wow, how about that? So we'll bring this to the trailer. So now it's just a fetch mission. And the question is, can we get to the trailer, drop this off and get into Timberwolf and get to the hut before nightfall? I think we can. Left a bunch of coal at the prison also. Really? So let's not look for more things to do. Let's try to get to a moose quickly and try to kill it. Let's reheat these on this. And we are going to take all the torches back. You betcha. Yeah, I had a feeling this wouldn't be cured. How did I forget to bring the bear skin? Because it was because I placed it right in front of the door. That's why I missed it. Now, do I have a bear skin at Mountaineer's hut? Well, I don't know. It's not worth it I'd rather be in here. Crafting the bear skin barrel, it'll be fine. Guts. Bring this, craft this. I'm just afraid that these torches are all going to cover the teeth. That was a bit of a waste. Can I even see the T's? Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe it's good that I didn't, because I would have to wait for the other skin to cure and then start crafting. And by then the moose in Timber Fountain might have despawned. Really? I didn't bring the jerry can, but it's fine. I might not have to deal with this Timberwolf pack. So if I'm not going to the trailer anyway, let's not engage the Timberwolves. We'll go along the road to the exit. Get into Timberwolf a bit quicker. That's gonna feel weird. Because I've lived here now a couple of weeks. To be back in the normal world. Eek. Eek. That was a horrible. Normally I can make do, but that's not too bad. Just spamming some teas to take care of my condition.
It's making my head feel thick.
That looks like somewhere you'd place a prep hatch, but nope. Oh, they respect me now. Well, that was a waste.
It's goddamn freezing.
See? Cursing is okay. Master agrees. Stand a birch, trailer, rock, exit.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Try to remember that stand a birch. We'll get back to it. Where's the other climb? What? Am I? What was the weirdest thing? Did I not go up the climb? No, I didn't. Or did I? I didn't. I just went past it like a dum-dum, picking up sticks. It was the distraction of the sticks. Oh boy. Well, that was some prep, wasn't it? Forgot to bring the bearskin, forgot to bring the jerry can back here. But anyway, let's go hunting. Yeah, and in another 10 days or 12 days or so, should be able to test the moose with more than 100% protection at the prison. It could be pretty sweet. Have I gone here and picked up the coal before? Don't think so. I should have. If I know what's good for me. Dead end. So there's some lighting issue in the game now. That did look like a coal piece. Did I go back to the entrance? Probably. So yeah, we're gonna have to spend a match. Let's prepare for the water anyway. And let's get a torch out. And then we'll cook up those teas on it. Arrow. Would be kind of cool if
Starting to feel numb.
you could occasionally find an arrow in a ravaged carcass. I probably haven't been into this mine actually. No.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
It's time to get your feet wet, Astrid. Now, is this the crouch area? No, just a... Well, no, it's a fork. Let's do this one then. So that one is a dead end then. Let's clear out the dead end. Doesn't look like a dead end. And that's the crouch, and I'll be able to see that from the other end. It's because I haven't been in this mine before. Let's loot, clear out the coal to let it regen. Check time of day also. So I might not do anything on this match. Depends on if it's windy out. I guess I'll stay here. I can sleep the night here. Just a bit of wasted calories and a possible. So when I arrive, okay, we're definitely gonna stay the night here. I think it's random candy bar on the floor. I think that's all the coal. Yeah, some of them don't. Some of the climbs drop your torch, some of them don't. Which is annoying, because then you have to memorize it. Or keep doing the same as before, which is probably not. And we got invisible walls. Lucky it didn't fall through that hole. Well, I just don't think I can get this torch up here then. Let's try to bounce it off a wall. Okay. Consistency, damn it. I complain a little bit, it's not a big deal. As long as you can get it up. So I think I had 9 coal minus 2 on me. Heading in here, so we should have something like 13 now. Or 14. So let's say 15. And that might be the last one. I think I counted 8. So that's the crouch area back, bypassing the climb. So when you go through here, you should crouch, because then you don't have to climb. No, here's more. Did we, is it another crouch, or did we miss an exit? We missed an exit. But that is my torch, so I'm going back. My goodness. Yeah, I've been playing this region for a week now. I knew it last Monday, but now I forgot the layout. So let's keep an open mind. We should not turn left at the crouch area, but this is a dead end. Well, let's keep a left. So this must, so there's no crouch area to bypass the climb. That would be weird, because unless there was, so this is a different crouch area, and sure enough, here's the exit with the glowing stones. That's torch weather. So let's heat up these, craft a reshi, and go on the moose hunt. Okay, let me go fetch my cup of coffee. Guess I left my mic on there. Doggo was knocked out. Now he came to life. He wanted to check what his master was up to. And now he's at my feet. So, let's check for the moose at the hut. See if I left any provisions that might be useful to me. But they would have been, well, some summit loot. I did summit on day 1. Then I headed into Ashken and came back this way, so there could be some good stuff in there. I'm lugging my crampons all around the world for no reason, really. Can you guys think of the perfect spot to leave the crampons? Well, I guess for beachcombing, yeah, coastal or Desolation Point. I did get some use out of the milling machine, actually. Not for the crampons, but for the hatchet twice and for the knife once. Well, I actually had them with me and I didn't test that. Because they were 100%, I think. Or 99.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
So I'll test that next time I'm back there. We'll be back there soon. So let's hope we didn't get a blizzard in those 15 minutes, because there can be weather changes. 3 of them in rapid succession around sunset. And we'll also get cattails and some stuff to keep our well fed going. So I never go this way. I think I'm gonna go this way.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
And we'll come back the same way. And we now have 3 bows, so let's leave that standing. I'm probably gonna regret it. So this will be above the waterfall, right? And then I'm on the river that leads to the hut. In with a wink. There is some goating, but it's the shortest way. Unless it's blocked by the bear. Seems okay. Could have worn the crampons that I was talking about. And there's the bear. And he's gonna get a flare if he puts his nose where it doesn't belong. Those Reshi, I want the Reshi. Should have drawn torches back there, because these are all low torches. Where is he? He's down there. Okay.
I can't feel my hands.
Yeah, unless blocked by the bear. That is correct. So he's gonna walk very slowly in front of us. No, thank you. We'll have to go around him.
My fingers feel numb.
And I'll get wind protected and draw some torches. Well, there's no wind. Well, let's do that now because what? $17 minus 7, so we got 10 coal in there.
Too cold to think.
And now I'm not going to be able to use my torches. At least I'll get some back. And I said to sleep the night in the cave, didn't I? Apparently that didn't register. Crappy ass visibility, and he's still choking me. But he went the wrong way, so we can go on the river now. And then on the river we don't need any stinking visibility. It cost us a flare to push past these wolves. And the wind direction couldn't be worse. I should have slept in the cave. Bah. I think I'd rather use this.
Gotta warm up somehow. Sure getting cold.
Could have gone to the engine cave, slept in there, that would have been pretty sweet. I mean, I am managing teas, but
I've never felt so cold in my life. Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
yeah, this was really terrible. How did my frostbite not clear at the coal fire? I have a permanent frostbite from that. This is horrible. Oh, look at that. Well, now you know. I should have slept in the cave. Oops, yeah. Now it's gonna look ugly on my screen for a long time. All this because I'm so horny for the second recycler. When you want things in this game other than surviving, you are going to get punished. Go on, get. But yeah, all this is going to be familiar when we go in and out of Blackrock. Yeah, because I didn't lose much health to condition, to cold damage. And so if I had not drunken teas, I would have gotten cold, and then I would have checked my hypothermia risk, and then I would have seen the frostbite risk. Did I get an audio cue for when my frostbite was about to happen? Look at my clothes, they're as good as can be, so only this mistake caused the frostbite. And I guess we're gonna cook some teas then on this match. I left one stick. Yeah, my problem was I'm trying to do several things at a time, so, and I do have coffees. So we're good. So we'll make water. Craft a couple of teas. Make water. So when I was here last, I just yanked the skin off the moose and went on my merry way. And then I'll cook a couple and craft rosehip.
I need to find a place to rest.
And that should be good enough. And I think I'd actually like to sleep 10 here. So let's keep this going. I have a great fire bonus now, so... Might need some sticks for a possible snow shelter for the moose hunt. Do have a log there, though. That should... No, I got 50, so I need 10, I need 6. Well, I need to sleep 10, because then I could have some fire. I think 9 is gonna be alright. So, 6.5 plus 50%. Can someone do the math? Let me do it. That's 9.75 hours, so my fire skill is lying to me. Fires last 50% longer. Yeah. Well, I have daylight, I have no blizzard. I have possible maglins. So don't ask, just take. Oh, might as well do it here then. So if this moose is not
Come on, little
up,
fire.
do I go to the birch forest or not? Well, we'll upgrade this to a base, because I was just pushing my character, just passing through here. I was a transient. And soon also I'll have dinner, so not a super long stream today. But now we have a tea collection. Need more firewood. So let's leave the good. Well, I say that we're gonna use the bow, the bad bow, for as much as we can. We may leave a low arrow here. So check weight. Weight is okay-ish. Can probably do this. And this. And let's see if the moose is up. Moose hype. Yeah, I can't stream very much longer because I have to eat dinner and then do a bunch of things. Boring things. Do not see or hear the moose. Uh-huh.
This is cold.
I have teas on me and I don't drink them. Beauty.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for
So
a bit.
let's prep for the hunt and let's have him dead quickly. So somewhere around. No, I'll take the free. So he's spooked. But I think this is where I want the fire, so he's spooked, and that's good.
Come on, little fire.
And we're gonna skip on the snow filter. Whoops. So let's get warm here. We need to entice him back here. In a bit. In a bit. -5. Ain't that cute? Let's put another coal on.
It's goddamn freezing.
Cool. Let's go get him. Well, that's one way of doing it. All that prep. But you never know if you're gonna get the first crit or not. What's the trouble with moose hunting? Everyone has trouble with moose hunting, and all I ever do is just walk up to him and plant an arrow in him and he dies. If only it were that way. Every time. Maybe the game decided, oh, that guy put a fire under the log and then put a bedroll on top of the log and he heated up a bunch of teas. There's no way the moose can win. Let's just kill him off quickly. Because that's the only way he could waste my resources. But yeah, typically I would, if he would turn an aggro at me, I'd still put an arrow in him, run back to the log, try to turn back, shoot another arrow or flare in him, and then walk up to that. Most likely I would just run back here, look how close he was, conclude that I'm not going to be able to equip anything in time, and just go high enough on this log that he can't stop me. So, a good log. So now we have another moose. Hide and we'll upgrade this place to a base. So the challenge is going to be firewood. But we're probably going to pay with fire to harvest some limbs. Pay with firewood to harvest some big limbs. Important thing right now is to, well, I could quarter him on a couple tees. Let's do that. Can I reach my bedroll from here? Can I jump and touch it? Let's go get it. Let's use this fire. We'll quarter him in session, come back here and warm up. That'll be good. Sure, fine. Can't really make water while doing that though, so let's just chop them up. Carry the bags over. Hey, Artibit in with the gift sub! Dead like me! How are you today? Enjoy the emotes. Welcome to the stream. So, I single-shotted this moose, but I prepped for it over there. So let's pray to the wind gods, now that we're back in a relatively sane region. Sure, fine. Let's go. Not gonna touch anything else. And the fire's still going. Ooh, well fed. Almost lost my well fed.
And this pack is
Food,
getting so
food,
heavy.
eat. Goodness. Wow. Just got a frostbite from forgetting to put on my boots after going through the watery mine from Blackrock. I didn't have to walk very far, but it was enough.
Oh, so cold.
So many things happened. I was distracted by coal count. Yeah, I didn't have to go through the night to the hut. But we might have missed the moose if we hadn't, so let's not complain too much. So let's have a couple itty bitty pieces. Joink
Give me the trees, because I'm gonna.
and
Give me the
joink.
trees.
Cook them up. Because that will save cattails for me. Now we can upgrade to half kilo pieces. I do have an odd one though.
Can you eat trees?
So let's do half a kilo to match it up. And then we can do 1 kilo pieces. Thanks again, Nerdtabit, for your generosity. It is appreciated. For sure. 18 minutes, so 3 kilos, but we don't have 3. Take 1. Match it up. 2 from this one. And then let's grab the rest of the bags. And then we are impervious to wind, because we can move this fire inside the hut. And that'll be sweet. Might want to go fetch that bag now. Let's do that. Three arrows down. Maybe, well, it is the evening now. So looking to get another moose hide on the floor, go explore Black Rock some more, and
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
sure you can. Sure you can. Okay, maybe you can. And then it will be cured, and then we will make double moose hide cloak plus vest plus some other protection, and maybe we'll be over 100% protection. The goal, and it will be achieved in 10 days or so from now on this run. Now we have a full belly. Cool beans. Yeah, I have an insane amount of fire bonus now. If I get wind, I might just draw all the torches back from this fire. Get the small pieces away. And then I shouldn't have more. Oh, that was the small pieces, right? Yeah. And then I should potentially not cook more. And then we'll leave because there's a Aurora chance. Well, not yet. Not until the weather changes, which could happen in 20 minutes. I'm tempted to take these torches back now and leave this fire. Let's listen to my inner gun tech then. Let's make this fire 42 minutes or something. Which by the time I'm done taking torches will be 39 minutes. Let's make it around 40. That'll be fine. We need to bring this and this. And the hide and guts. The rest I can do without now. Now I have food for a few days. And then comes the usual problem around here. Climbing the firewood mountain to be able to stay in the hut. And some health back. Go.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Did I leave all my teas by the fire? No. Let's remember that I left them there. Oh, and we have 2 rabbits to take care of as well. I'm gonna be stinky. Try to get this torch in if I can. Yeah, I just need the skins from these though.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
That is true, Astrid. We're gonna try to get this torch inside if we can.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, that's not much of a stink drop.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right now we can deal with the wolves. Can use these bunnies as a tester. It's probably tainted water. No, I dropped it. In the morning. Let's put this here.
Starting to feel numb.
Let's make water. Let's see what kind of temps. 15. We should be able to sleep a couple hours. So let's make the fire like 35 minutes.
Come on, little fire.
Make a liter. Because it's frozen. So now I'm gonna take that back and sleep 1 hour to thaw these out. But let's thaw them out processing one of them. Need another stick on. Grab the hide. Delete. Well, I haven't crafted a birch tea, so I can't cook one. And I'm running out of sticks. And this should now be quick. No, it's not. Oh, I have to wait 3%. Okay, let's grab that bag. Cook it up. Could have crafted a birch tea in that time. I don't have much health to sleep back though. Why is it still so long? Why is it still so long? It's thawed out now. That's so weird. Anyway, let's have you. The answer is clear. In order to waste as many sticks as I have on me. Harvest. So now we've climbed the water mountain a little bit. Let's sleep a couple hours. I get the benefit after? That is weird. Or it's just... Oh, I should have dropped these outside first. So now I can wake up at the crack of dawn and maybe get a mag lens. So we are warm in here. Do I dare risk it? No. Good to know I'm wind protected in here. So is crouch a way to find out if you wind protected faster? I don't know. Just wondering why the wind protected icon is showing. Because this place is counted as an outdoor location, that's why. So this is normal. Can do 3. Yeah. I wouldn't have wanted to be out in the Aurora harvesting meat. And coming back here just about now, that would have been bad. Even though I have the flare gun. So Aurora is not Blizzard, so it should be safe to sleep in here. And then we'll see about that Magnus chance. I am gonna test it. So I need 2 more of those before I can make the mitts. That would be kind of sweet. And I didn't drop the... Yes, I did. I dropped the hide over there. Almost remembered everything. That is good. And I'm fairly well... I could sleep half an hour. Let's do that. Get rid of the Aurora and start the Magnus chance, if possible. Yeah. We are gonna get Maglins. To do what on? Burn more firewood? Well, I have a bag nearby. I could go fetch it and cook up that meat.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Or I could harvest the bunny meat and cook that up, but it's almost not worth it. So let's not do that. Let's just heat up teas and lug bags, I guess. Might even get naked. Well, why would I? Well, to be able to carry all of them.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
And probably that'll do me. Guess we could grab some of the meat. Well, it's gonna be frozen, and I didn't bring the hacksaw. See what we can get out of it. A tiny amount. But nonetheless, an amount. And one of these days, I'll be full health and be able to eat the bad candy bars. Weather seems to be torch weather. See if we can get some birch bark also. And then when it's a half decent base, I would want to leave, I think.
if I can drop any of
Almost
this
looked
gear.
like that fire was still going. We have a tiny bag over there. Let's drop these halfway. Go get our teas in the bag. So right over there is where I shot my first moose. And when was that? That was 50 days ago. But the moose, if according to my calculation, the moose will have been here since day 34-ish. Is that a stick?
The cold is making my head feel thick. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Bit of a waste of a tea, but one thing you can't do in this location is use your health as a resource. Because then inevitably you'll be in a spot where you have to sleep a lot of hours to make your health not horrible and unable to do so. Whoa. We'll warm up just fine harvesting these bags. And he immediately turned off me, and now he's going for my food.
Too cold to think.
He is definitely gonna eat the other moose steak there. Unless I keep distracting him, but I think he'll go back and forth between me and the meat pile. Stick of death. Let's spook him so he doesn't steal my stuff. Well, unlucky it broke. Well, not lucky, I knew I had a low torch. No, a low arrow. Starting to mumble, that's a bad sign. It's a sign, well, a bad sign. It's a sign I need calories. IRL. So now he's gonna go for my meat bag, which has 9 kilos of meat instead of my 1 kilo moose steak. Well, he didn't steal the cooked food, so it's good. I heard footsteps outside. Let's close the door. And I got some more sticks now, so let's make water. Climb the different mountains. I have 4 mountains that I try to climb at each base. And those are, I want to leave some firewood, calories, teas, and water behind. Cooked calories. At least enough for 1 night's worth of sleep. Yeah, my double pots are back in the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley. But that might still have been the right choice. Well, let's let them thaw out first then. See if I have any small pieces to clear out. I do not. Could bring the rabbits back in and harvest the meat from them, but they will also have to thaw out. Let's go get the other bags instead. Fog. Could be worse. Maybe we can take some limbs tonight. I'm not in trouble though. I have 13 coal, I think. Well, I dropped them on the ground to lose weight. Oh.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
It might, the arrow I killed the wolf with might have been the only arrow that I had on me. Interesting. Well, no, I had all the arrows except the 100% ones. But yeah, what if I noticed I had no arrow in my bow? Because I didn't have my hatchet on me either. I could have ended the run, possibly. Probably not, but possibly. So these should be harvestable soon. A shorter amount of time. And we'll be safe and snug in here. Yeah, let's do that. I'll cook this because I can spend it. Should have made more water, but whatevs. And then I'll just cook a couple steaks. enough water for a little while, and then there is a world in which I don't do this. Instead, I have lots of energy, and that's gonna help me because I can then stay up in the night because I have no health to regen, and I can stay warm and cook meat in a blizzard. So we'll sleep until we get a blizzard, then we'll light a fire, cook the rest of the meat, or some of it anyway. You can just cook so many steaks in one night. That's gonna make it. So this can now burn out. And probably had some more stuff over there. And then when the bags are done, that is the moose cleaned out. However, I will probably have to keep the fire going to keep the bags from freezing. Let's go behind. So if you don't know my playstyle, I try to squeeze in as many chores as I can in one day. So typically a day takes a little over an hour IRL time to do all the things I want to do. There's a wolf, we might kill him to not have him around. But if that's the one I hit, he should bleed out soon. Oh god. Let's kill him then. That's good, because I can craft the arrows back here. Get brand shiny new 100% ones. Now, do I want another couple of rabbit skins? Yeah. Mostly to have 4 of them in the same location, which equals a pair of rabbit skin mitts. Well, let's do this then. That actually spooked him. Into my arms. Wonky shot. I have to aim a little bit over when the slope is like that. And my fire is burning out as we speak. Check the smoke.
If I don't warm up.
Well, let's get the other rabbit some other time then. I can't even go back to my torch, so I hope there's no wolf here. Let's have this out. Well, obviously I'll spend a match. Still got smoke? Still got smoke. And where there is smoke, there is fire, so I did have time. But I couldn't know that, and I need to warm up, so. Let's do that by harvesting meat. that along fire, and I'll be back here and swap out those cooked pieces. And I'm still not bringing a torch. Okay. Let's hope the other bunny didn't magically disappear. No, he's back. Complete miss. But he ran the right way. That's good. We killed this wolf, so we're still on a stick run. Let's go get the sticks.
Sure getting cold. I've never felt so cold.
And then we'll see if we can take a limb in the evening. Let's thaw them out by the fire.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
So that is probably gonna make it. So do I let this fire burn out now? Because I have the water. I have the water, I have the teas, I have the skins. That'll get warm here. Let's take a limb on a tea then. Right now. And then I can waste this. Well, I'll waste a small one then. The rabbits can wait, and then I can do both of them. on a torch, of course. If we can manage it. So this hut was completely empty when I came here. I've done well in a day. So unfortunately the sticks and limbs and stuff are vanished from here, but that's fine. I want the wind protect one anyway. So now the fire will be blown out, and I will no longer have a torch, but that's fine. Because I don't plan to cook anything else.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
You mentioned it once or twice. I can distinctly remember it. So let's harvest the rest of the bags until we get one, then go for another limb, and then we have at least a couple. A wee stack of firewood to our name. Let's put it in here. And the raw meat goes outside after. Skins are priority because these will start to freeze over now. And I want these first. Could have taken them with my hand. Playing a bit sloppy. But that is one pair of rabbit skin mitts. Wonderful. Yeah, I cannot. So now these will freeze over because I must harvest this now before sunset. Right? 3 hours. No, 2 hours. So I can harvest for another couple hours on these non-frozen bags. Just grab all of it as quickly as we can.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Now we just have the small bits left. So now it doesn't really matter if it freezes over. Oh, that was a good one. May have to break this off. No, I'm good. But now is the time to harvest that shelf. Okie dokie, a semblance of order in here. Deal with the rabbits when we feel like it. I need calories to break down the shelf. There is a plate to tank hydration damage in here. Beautiful. Now we have some firewood in here. These are all big pieces, I think. Yeah. I sometimes rack up my meat in orderly, grids, but it's more important to me that it's sorted into cooked and raw and also full steak or not. If it's close enough to a full steak, I'll mix them in. But sorted piles are good enough. Let's leave a small tea on the workbench. That's the minimum tax you have to pay, minimum toll you have to pay when leaving a base, in my opinion. Preferably you'd want 4 teas. Preferably you'll have this whole shelf full of teas, but that's staying too long in one place. We need to hunt and move on and get back with the skin and explore Black Rock and stuff in the next episode. I'm not ready to quit quite yet. So we might do the rabbits, the rabbit meat with the hatchet as well, maybe. I am warm, I could take a limb, tank cold damage. If it's like -9, I'll do it. -19, so that is a negative indeed. That's a problem, especially if you come here early game and have to stay. You're gonna have starter clothing and not be able to harvest the limbs. Well, on a T, like on a torch and a T, you can risk it because you won't get frostbite, but that was a small piece. Don't know which ones have the meat on them. I'll have to bring them all in with me. And tonight I can eat these. Because I can treat them. I think I only took half a kilo from one of them, so let's do this now. It's almost not worth the calories to take rabbit meat, but let's do half-seas.
I think I need to lay down.
So yeah, there is a play in which you tank hydration and even starvation damage early game here, because you simply, if you're warm already, you want to sleep. You don't want to spend firewood on cooking stuff. I'm not early game though, I'm late game, so I have the luxury of spending firewood. Let's leave these carcasses by the fire in case I have a dead moment and feel like taking the guts. So all the meat is sorted. Let us eat really bad food. That worked out. Ten and I'm one, so 4. Blizzard at the end though. This might be rough. 5. I mean, I have a crafted coat. I should be fine without a fire near. Well, you can tell it is dropping. So we'll see where it ends up. See if we can grab a gut to test the weather. I want to pass time now to see where the temperature drop stops. So if it's -3 after this, we're fine. -5, so we can no longer sleep in the bed. Well, we can actually. I don't think it's gonna get much cold in this. But I have enough oh, I saw an arrow up when I clicked sleep, so we should be having the same exact thing on the dial. But no longer is that true, so it's gonna get 1 hour degree colder per hour in the coldest part of the night for as long as this blizzard is ongoing. So 1 hour at a time until I have to spend a match. And that's how you abstain from burning up all your firewood that you gather in the day. And now we're going to be fine. Unless you get a back-to-back blizzard. Can happen. So I could get... I'm probably not going to get Maglans, but if I sleep now, I'm going to miss it. So let's see if we get it. Doesn't look likely. But this is what I do late game. I wake up at the crack of dawn, pass a little bit of time, check a couple times for the Maglans,
What do you know?
and
I survived another
when it's
night.
half an hour after sunset, then my chance is gone. So I can only do this now. So there can be very brief Maglans chances. So now obviously I have to wait for it to clear up to become Maglans. I've had Maglans chances in Auroras after sunrise, after the sun is halfway through the horizon. So that is that. So unless I can't take limbs because it's too cold. So the 4 things again. Do I want to make more water? Do I want to cook up more calories? Do I want to gather more firewood? Do I want to craft and cook more teas? And then if you go by those 4, then you get to a spot where, oh, I can't do anything else. Then you can pass time or sleep or travel. Don't have a ton of water in here. But we are warm in here now, so we can do some useless harvesting. What I should be doing is crafting fishing tackle, but I think I can do both. And then these rabbits' lives will not have been wasted. And then I'll sleep an hour to get warm, and then I'll have the rest of the day at my mercy. Yeah, pretty pointless to go and check it, but it is fairly quick. Drop it in the pile. Don't need a workbench to craft fishing tackle. So let's make 2 of these, because my sewn kit is getting low. And then I can have a look at things like repairing clothing. So what's my clothing like right now? These 4, these 3 are worth it. Well, this isn't being worn. It's just a spare. Ear up might be worth it. Because I didn't have to spend any cloth on a snow shelter for the moose hunt, so I can spend it if I want. If I get bored in here. And I didn't bring my hacksaw, so no traveling to containers. I could go loot the coal mine. I could go pick more teas. But I almost want to leave here now. Bring the moose hide. Plop it down in Blackrock. And then I'd probably loot the coal mine on the way, because there's not a ton of coal in Blackrock. Would make sense to load up. So in the evening we might be in the trailer or the lake hut. Well, no, we don't. So do we go to the prison instead? Could take the long way from the trailer to the prison. I think what I'll do is I'll go by the hut, pick up the bear skin and jerry can. Let's make plans then. I might have it here. 41. That's my calculation. So day 6 plus 35. But we didn't make this a base back then, so empty, do this. Food, water, firewood. Twelve guts. We're gonna bring the rabbit skins. So that's it. That's plans for next stream, but I am hungry right now. So I will go have dinner. So please stick around for a couple minutes so I can maybe seed another long dog player or survival player with well, let's make that call later. I'm gonna just sleep 1 hour to get warm and make that my save. I'm gonna thank you so much for watching, and please come with me on this raid. If you have the channel point for it, you can redeem Guide the Raid, and you will tell me whom to raid up, and it doesn't have to be a survival game.